Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Flux campaign. I am Tony. I normally play the character Puck, who is a changey guy. And last time, we had a brief interlude where Eric gave a little bit of a glimpse of what might be coming up in the next campaign. But for now, we have just had effectively a combat with a lich, and ultimately what ended up happening was everyone got sucked into a hole of blackness where they reside currently. I would say that everyone can do the roll call.
My name is Charlie, and I play Bardus, the Goliath barbarian cuddle spearman.
Okay. I'm Eric, and I play Greg, the time-shifty wizard.
I'm Jackie. I play Silva, a gnome ranger, with her beast companion, pet white tiger Snowflake.
I'm Sarah. I play Kizaflixil, multiple personalities wrapped into one crazy body.
I'm Steve, and I play Theus, the inquisitive half-elf rogue who keeps things in his pants.
I'm Dominic. I play the elf cleric Anorin, who likes light a lot.
Alright. So, despite being a person that likes light a lot, you have somehow found your way into this darkness as well, I think, because you were in the interlude from last session. you somehow just forced yourself into it.
I guess we never covered how Anorin ended up in the dark hole.
He
It
was
was just
wandering around in an upper surface, and for some reason you found yourself into this darkness.
It's just oh hey, we're here. Oh, hello, I've been here the whole time.
Telling the stories of his past.
We'll get back to that later. So
we'll
right
never
now,
get back to it.
You pretty much were in. I think last time you were there, you were in a bar in the kind of like a ghostly tavern bar. That's where you last left off, correct, Anorin?
Yes.
Okay. So pretty much all you remember is that you just grew weary and then just passed out, and now you woke up and you're here. There is, I can say, something that would cause that, but yeah. So you're in the middle of darkness, and you are frankly kind of by yourself.
I really don't like this. Like I said, I don't want to be stereotypical, but I guess I'm going to cast light.
I would say you don't really see anything. You see the light. It seems very dim. There's kind of a smoke about you and whatnot. I would say
like something on fire, or is it like a wispy stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of like a foggy night kind of thing, but you're in the middle of a pitch black night.
I really don't like this.
Now, of the other group, I would like someone to roll a what's the check? The check is a perception. Or
I have a really good perception. Let me do that.
Yeah.
20 dirty.
So you can notice in the far distance of your vision that there looks like a tiny pinprick of light in the far distance, but that's all you can really see. You have just that bonfire that you created in front of you, which is kind of giving a ghostly glow to everyone else about you. Everyone in the party is pretty much Greg, Silva, Kizaflixil, Theus, and Bardus are by you.
Okay. So I guess kind of we're talking whatever, and I see this light, and I decast the bonfire and just kind of point and go, I see some light over there. Nobody? Nothing? All right.
Nope.
I'm going to get up and start walking towards the light. And I'm going to cast my glowy orby things. Do I have them? Yeah, dancing lights.
Okay.
I pull out the dancing lights just to kind of I've kind of put them behind me so that there's some sort of a radiation of light, but I don't want to blind myself to look and see where that point of light is.
Okay. So, and as you said you're walking that way towards that light.
Yes.
All right. Sorry. And is everyone else just staying where they are? I guess what's happening then is that as you move with your lights, are you going to leave a light for them, or just all right, you guys stay here?
I mean, I'll leave an orb kind of to follow whoever doesn't come with me, I guess. But I guess for the most part, I assume people are going to start coming.
All right. Well, anyway, as you're walking along, your footsteps you hear, it kind of sounds like a stone floor that you're walking across, and the bright light is fairly far away, but you are making distance towards it.
But so I can tell that it's getting bigger, kind of thing.
Yeah. And okay. I'll let you make a more of a perception check to see as you get closer. Pretty much go ahead and do another check.
Ugh, that is a 10.
All right. So pretty much you're just making your way, trying to not trip over anything, even though, frankly, the ground is very, very clear.
Okay.
And Anoran, I'll let you have this because you're so fixated on finding light. You couldn't quite see it before, but you are starting to see other sources of light beyond what you have cast in your hand.
I go towards light. Walk, 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 walk.
Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out what happened. So,
what happened?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You guys meet each other.
Oh.
Out of the darkness, you guys find each other.
Oh, I thought that Norin was already there, but I guess not. Maybe it was just a figment of our imagination. Okay.
No, he was the light that was far away.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
You made it.
Where did I make it? If I could just ask.
Yeah, I'm curious how you made it here too. We were cast into a basically a void by the Lich.
What?
Exactly. We were fighting a Lich, and then suddenly he finished casting some sort of a ritual he had on the ground, and next thing you know, we were here.
What happened to you? Where have you been?
Reminiscing.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Anyway. Reminiscing. And then suddenly darkness enveloped me, and now I'm just like, I don't like this place. I do not like it at all.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. No. All right. Yeah. Moving on.
So, as you guys are pretty much just trying to figure out how the hell Anoran got here, you hear slight whispers about you. Mostly, if you are paying attention, it's like, who is this? Who's that?
That's creepy.
Oh, I really don't like that.
I stop and look at Anoran. And who's near? Like we're all nearby each other, right?
Yeah. Everyone is pretty much right next to each other.
Look around. What was that?
What was it? What was that?
Why are they so?
Is it like is it like all around us, or is it coming from a certain direction?
It's sort of coming from all around you. Who are they? Why are they so?
Wait, is it Norin whispering to them, or was it Tony again?
It's
Tony.
It's Tony.
I do not know how to quiet.
Who are
I
you?
stand ready, like looking around, like frantically at the sounds.
So, pretty much, there's just the whispers going around you, and then all of a sudden, as you hear just a very clear, "Who are you? Do I know you?"
No.
And well, why are you here?
We just
Why are you here?
I've always been here.
we just kind of showed up.
Well, I know. How?
Um,
I don't think any of us have an answer for that.
we don't.
So, out of the darkness, you see what looks to be an outline forming. It's fairly small, but it starts approaching you.
I'm just
Who are
getting
you?
my sword ready. Just
Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, so there's an outline now that we can see.
Yeah, there's a small outline that you can see from the voice that's starting to appear more concentrated. It keeps going towards you guys, and then why do you seem familiar? How, how'd you get here? And what you see coming towards you is basically what looks to be a monkey, but entirely made of shade.
Is it
Like-
throwing the shade?
Yeah, it actually
little
seems to
monkey?
be a fairly strong source of darkness. As in, like, the light seems to fade quicker from your orbs as, like, if you're looking at your orb, we'll say there's a non-zero gradient, okay? So it's dropping off quicker as the creature gets closer. Anti-light.
so it's
Oh,
like
like it's like the light is being absorbed.
Yes.
Okay.
And the creature just comes up and is pretty much like at the point of your sword that's glowing. Is it? Is it like goes on sword?
it's my flaming sword. Like goes on sword is gone.
Oh, okay. So flaming sword. So pretty much, you'll see that as the flaming sword is aimed toward the creature, it doesn't seem as vibrant as normal. But
Oh, I really don't like this.
who are you?
Wait, is the creature talking to us, or is this
Yeah.
something?
It's the creature talking.
I'm a Norin.
Hmm.
I
Who are
point my
you?
spear at it cautiously. It speaks. It's a animal.
And you are? God, your voices are so familiar.
Is it looking and like directly asking me?
Yeah,
Or is it still talking to
directly
Noran?
asking. It's looking at each of you. Right now, Anoran is kind of leading point because he just, pointed sword at it. But
Pointed sword.
it's been a while since there's been people here. But
Well,
start
who
going
else
up
has
each of your
been
heads.
here?
I don't know. It's just such a long time ago since there actually has been a person. Just frankly, a lot of dead people have been around here. That
Oh.
that wizard guy's been around.
Which
Well, that's-
wizard guy?
He's actually been here for quite a while, but he doesn't really talk to me.
Are you human?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Do you know what you are?
Start singing Moana.
Well, I'm Nirak. How about who are you?
I'm starting to.
Wait, what?
Rick?
I'm Nirak. Who are you?
Interesting. I'm Greg. I'm a wizard. We come from Flux.
Huh.
Does that name mean anything to you?
It's familiar. It's been a while. This place has been so empty of anything lately, so it does sound familiar though.
Well, so we know another Narak, but it's from our side of the world. This is like, as far as we can tell, it's not a good side of the world.
What have I done?
I don't think it was you. I think that you were created maybe by what happened. Seems odd to have two entities, but maybe that's what happened.
Two entity.
So we talked to a Narak that is very powerful and helps us go to different places. Do you have any power down here?
Well, I can see what's going on around here.
Okay, well that's good.
I just don't know who you are. That's all. Like, why do you guys seem so familiar?
You don't remember us at all?
No, but your voices and well, you. Just looking at each of you guys and then just wondering and just goes. Did you guys just get here?
Not too long ago. Enough time to tell a story.
Well, yeah. So, I've been here for as long as I know, and as long as I know, it's just been fairly just that wizard around here and whatever he brings back from wherever he goes. But he kind of just doesn't talk.
What has he brought back?
Oh, lots of weird, grimy things like skeletons and
He brings back skeletons.
well, it brings back bodies of stuff that come
Oh.
from other worlds, and I always ask him like, "What's this? What's that?" And he just tells me to shut up, and I don't know.
So does he bring them to this specific place?
No, this is pretty much the heart of what was it? Flux? Flux?
This is the heart?
Well, at least this part. It sounds like there's another one.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, we come from what we thought was to be the main portion of Flux. I guess we didn't consider that maybe we weren't the main part of it.
So what is this? Some kind of like anti-flux?
That's what I'm suspecting.
Sure.
Anti-flux.
Like opposite world?
It seems very bizarro.
I don't call it opposite world. You guys gave me the name. I couldn't even remember it just a minute ago.
Wait, if it was opposite world, wouldn't Eric's name actually be Karen?
Mhm. Yeah,
That's
but
a good one.
I didn't want to demand to see your leader.
Let me talk to your lead supervisor.
Whoa, wait. Can Bartis spell to make that joke?
Oh.
And he can read?
You've been
Wait,
hiding this whole time. How many
Okay.
episodes has it been?
Oh, man.
Artist is secretly like the most literate wizard in all the land. You just anyway. Shit. Where was I?
Oh shit.
Ah, crap. Yeah. Someone else talk because I can't remember where it was at.
So like Greg, I think is still trying to figure out this whole like, okay, if this is Narak and we're in some sort of an anti-world, then he kind of looks up and says, well, okay, when the Lich visits, does the Lich come through this black area, or are you also up where in like his little castle-y domain?
Well, I'm everywhere on this area.
Okay.
Like this guy is pointing. Narek is pointing at Norin. He was kind of sleeping, and so I kind of just was very curious, and he was all by himself on the surface. I thought he probably wouldn't like that, so I kind of pulled him down.
Okay.
And hi.
Thank you for inviting me, but
Thank you for
A lot of
being a
dangerous stuff up
friend.
there.
it's just this whole shadow realm, as it were, it's not really my favorite place.
Mm.
Do you need a nightlight, Honorin?
I am the nightlight.
Usually.
Well,
So, not to rush anything, I appreciate the gesture of friendship and, whatnot, making sure I'm not alone. But don't take this the wrong way, but I want to get out of here as soon as possible. So, you said that there's a wizard down here. Could you take us to the wizard?
well, here. Narek starts waving the left monkey paw.
Well, hold on. Can we be ready for this?
Well,
Maybe we're jumping guns
wanted-
here?
I just wanted to show you, like, where the wizard was.
Oh, that's fine.
But so, and so, in the grounds where you guys, in the middle of everyone, where you're standing, it actually becomes kind of clear. It actually, you're able to see that it was it looked like an obsidian kind of ground, actually, very sleek and glass-like. But now what you're seeing is basically kind of like a crystal ball kind of vision through the stone. You could see that the surface is still shining and reflecting of light from your orbs, kind of like a giant, you're walking on a big screen TV. And you can see that the lich is currently making its way down some stairs carved out of the various rock and whatnot, and that's he's like kind of patching his armor, but
Oh,
he's just going down stairs from what looks like it was probably, I don't know, probably the throne room that you guys were at. But yeah, so there he is.
hmm.
Um, looks like he's going down to his big project. But um yeah.
Is there a chance you can help us by maybe like holding him while I stab him with something?
I he's I don't think I could do that.
Okay, it was worth a shot. Because we have well, first of all, he's a bad guy, which I'm hoping you already realized.
Yeah, he's kind of
No, besides mean, he basically is enslaving. No, do we know anything really about him other than he's evil?
he's a very powerful necromancer.
Yeah, I mean, and so we actually have a contract with somebody that wants his soul. And so basically, I need to get to him and essentially put his soul, and then I kind of show the dagger into here.
Huh. It just goes right in there?
Supposedly, it might be more complicated than that, but we'll figure that out, I guess, when the time comes.
Well, I saw that you guys were fighting him before. Like, are you just gonna do that again?
If we have to. Obviously, it wasn't super successful before, but
Yeah, last night didn't go too great.
I mean, I think we were making some sort of headway.
Well, I don't know. I could try and get you near. You might. I know where he's going. I mean, you watch a guy go for years back and forth in this tiny little place.
I
In
mean, it's worth a
here,
shot.
and
I mean, if we can get close
waves
to
a,
him and we can get a jump on him.
waves a paw, and basically what you see is a giant skeleton that has protruding horns and a giant shell that has all these spikes on it, and he's been trying to bring that thing to life for a while. He's just been feeding a lot of energy into it. Who knows? I guess it'd be history or arcana or
I know history and arcana. Seems appropriate.
Religion? Maybe can religion help?
16.
so. Effectively, this is known as you can recognize just the mere shape of it. This is what is known to you as a Tarask.
Oh.
And it looks like
boy.
this one has been very dormant, and
Very dead for a while.
Very dead for a while. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big
I just
thing.
pulled up a picture.
What is it?
Well, that's been on the core of this part for a while. Frankly, I think that's what's, aside from myself, what's holding the island to this whole place together. It's like kind of like a central rock.
It's the keystone.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's always been here with me. I just don't know what it is. But he's been dumping a whole lot of energy into that thing. Like, anyway.
Yeah, that's we really need to not let that happen.
Mhm.
I prefer not happening.
I mean, what is it?
Yeah, that's a what now?
Well, I guess I got a 16 on a.
That's nice. Share with the class.
Well, I'm trying to see if I would know. I guess
Oh.
with a 16 Arcana or History. I guess.
To you might not know all the details, but it is a creature of legend.
But I got nature. Is
Yeah,
it natural?
Yeah, any of
Religion? So
religion, basically, it's like apocalyptic almost. Not quite for the entire, just anything in its path. In
15.
terms of Arcana, you have known of a beast that basically sheds off any spells cast towards it without a sweat, and in terms of nature, a beast that lives within the earth or within the planet, and just every once a long time awakens and just consumes everything in sight.
Is it made of gold? Can I roll a gold check on it?
Knowledge
Full of
gold.
Knowledge gold.
Okay, Scrooge McDuck.
Yes, we've already come to that conclusion. I am Scrooge McFucking Duck.
Probably has eaten a lot of gold in its time.
It's a beast. Can I speak with animal?
Yeah.
I want to commune with it.
Not awake.
I don't think it's alive yet.
It's not awake or alive or what. He's if you want, you can help him wake it up.
I'm good.
Best leave that alone.
I mean,
if we wake it up, will it hit the lich?
Ooh.
Hmm.
I think you have to assert your will on top of it. I don't know if that's gonna.
It's a crazy enough plan that it just might work.
roll for seduction.
I seduce the undead Tarask.
I think we need to roll for waking it up.
But it's massive though, like in terms of size, right? I mean, compared to us, like
yeah, absolutely.
That's like if I walk up and like touch its nostril or something.
If you can reach its nostril.
Yeah, right.
Is it a full body though, or is it like only skeleton bones?
Well, within the view of the screen that you are, like the view of the plate, you can pretty much see
the viewfinder.
just a skull. Okay, so it's
that's
bones.
what you can see. The screen ends, the viewing ends behind, like it's just blurred. It's
I loot the body. I'm just kidding.
Unless we can loot the body.
Of bones?
Ooh.
It works with dragons.
Try to grab a bone.
all right.
How about we don't touch it? Find the lich and stop him from doing. And Oren just gestures in the general direction of the giant skeleton.
Please, when has this party ever done the smart thing?
I just maybe once we can, just to try it out. Just thought.
What are we trying to do?
Apparently,
Right.
plan.
Oh,
Okay.
Honora's the one that's touching the bones.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you guys just wanted to completely do what you did again.
What do you mean, do what we did again?
You know, get hit and fight undead and then get thrown into a hole and nearly die. And
You mean you think we're gonna want to repeat this whole cycle again?
do you?
No.
all right. What's the plan? We have a plan. How do we plan? Where's the lich? Where do we fight? How do we do this? Do we awaken this beast to help us?
I don't know if we know how to awaken the beast.
Oh, there's a way to wake up the beast.
Okay.
Macho Man Savage there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel me, brother?
So, I mean, we haven't seen the lich nearby. We found anti-Narek. I don't even understand where we are. Like,
Well,
let's
right now
we can set up an ambush.
right now you're kind of in the core of this place, in frankly safe area, we'll call it. And you guys seem pretty nice so far. I just want to give you guys a chance to think about what you want to do. I mean, there's the lich, and basically the lich is now through the end of the stairs and now walking towards the giant project.
Oh, he's going to the project now.
Well, he's been working on it for a while. I mean, I don't know if it's close to done or not. He looks injured more than anything. You guys did hit some hits.
Tried.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, yeah. My perception was not looking at that.
Does he need to focus to do this thing? Assumes. I mean, I doubt we'll be able to awaken it before he can get back to it. And even I think awakening it kind of is bothersome. That's my 2 cents.
I've never seen it awake. Be kind of cool, probably. It looks huge.
I mean, from a purely academic standpoint, I'm pretty sure it'd be fairly cool, but from a practical and not wanting to deal with it standpoint, no.
Very practical.
Aside from my current role, and this is the guy that had that giant beast in him.
Okay, I've had one giant
planet
beast.
eating thing.
I've
With all
had
the undulating.
giant beast. Another.
It's actually built an undulating Brask.
I don't think Anoran is very trustworthy in terms of his input right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is my input not wanting to deal with another giant monster really that bad of a take?
I mean, no, I guess that's fine.
And if you guys want, I could do what I can to help, but I frankly probably need a bit more help to do you guys have anything that I might be able to make it die so he has trouble casting stuff?
I mean, that would be
Maybe.
helpful because he casts a lot on us.
But I frankly would. Do you guys have anything that would help me out on that? Because he's really strong.
I still have some stuff I can do.
I'm talking about for me to help you. He pretty much he's lived with me for years. He knows how to hold me back.
I have fire.
Maybe if you can distract him, maybe we can actually all we need to do is chop off a piece of his armor so that we can get this dagger in there. I think that armor is there to mostly protect him.
How are you gonna get the dagger there?
My plan of it originally was to sneak up on him and jump it in there while he wasn't paying attention.
Are you good with daggers?
No. Not particularly.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Do you think you can put the dagger into him?
I don't think so.
I did.
Is anyone here good with throwing daggers and things?
Well, but they also said that it had to be somebody that had goodwill to be able to do it.
I will do it.
I don't know if your will is any better.
Yeah, I'm out.
I guess at the time it wasn't.
Right, at the time it was.
But since.
I'm willing to get out of here. You can believe that.
I don't know if that's the same.
My will is golden.
This
I
will
would.
this will be painful.
Yeah, I will be happy to stab something.
I mean, does the pure bliss of getting to go home after doing this mean anything to the will thing?
I don't know. It was just told. He handed it to me and said that Anoran used to be able to do it, and that I could probably do it. But I mean, yeah, I'm willing to do whatever we think will help.
So, are you guys gonna like? Are you gonna give him the flaming sword, and then I'm gonna get the dagger?
Wait, what?
Wait, who's getting
Who's
what?
getting the dagger?
Am I getting the dagger?
I don't know.
Here.
I'll take the dagger. I'll run up there. I'll run
Okay,
up there.
I'll give the dagger to Anoran then,
Let's shank.
and then I'll take the staff from Bardis.
The what?
I'm just kidding. It's just joking.
Trading weapons.
Because you have the really amazing staff that doesn't do shit for you.
He pokes with it.
I have a spear that does damage.
Well, aside from that, waving the hand. So basically, now what you have is like a really sky high view, and basically you see just a gargantuan shell and whatnot, and you see effectively a pentagram and again a square, circle, all these various geometric shapes around the top. So this is what it looks like, and so pretty much at each of the, we'll say like maybe about 6 or 7 corners of the room, there's basically pyres around, and you see a little tiny dot walking towards it. And aside from that, around the edges of the room, it just falls off into like a chasm again. And so this is what it looks like if you were the ceiling like I am, but if you're looking down, like, I could, I don't know, drop you from the ceiling. Like, where would you want to go?
I mean, ultimately
Underneath?
having
You guys
our...
want to be inside the skull?
I mean, we want to be somewhere that we can all get a jump on it. I mean, yeah, I'd want to make sure we're somewhere we can actually get like a huge jump on it.
Well, I could drop you from the ceiling. That'd be a pretty big jump.
That would probably be handy.
But
You could drop me from above him and I could just stab him in the face.
I could try and do that.
Would it be best for me to be a distraction? I would
Probably.
be more than happy to run in.
Trying to see if I have anything that can hold him too. Not really. Well, I could Bigsby's hand.
Just wondering. You, Nirek starts talking to Jackie. Not Jackie, Silva.
But
Yeah, at least I didn't get the other name wrong. Calling it Bullion. There's something about you that seems to be radiating off you. What is that?
She kind of me.
Mm.
um.
It's the good berries. They're fermenting.
Yeah.
Now, now they're great berries.
Your good berries evolved into great
is
berries.
the opposite land of good berries. Yeah, great berries. I like it.
Drunk berries.
Kizaflixel, which Kisaflixel something. Kizaflixel. Which emphasis? Which syllable am I emphasizing?
Depends.
I don't know. So, who is present?
Can we even see her eyes with how dark it is?
I was gonna say, can you even tell?
No, just asking. Basically, Rex asking what's with her. She's quiet.
I'm observing the room.
It goes on for about, a long distance that way, and everywhere.
I see.
Anyway. All right, sorry.
Are we just... We're literally just game planning in the dark.
Yep.
Well, you guys can see underneath you. The floor is basically like a super mega ultra max screen.
I missed that portion of the tutorial.
There's a big screen and everything's yeah. So
all right then. So superhero landing in, stab dagger, lich gone.
Literally nothing can go wrong.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
All right.
So Silva will go through her stuff. So yeah, she'll take out some good berries and see if Narek reacts to handing out the good berries.
She doesn't react to most of the fermenting good berries.
Okay, apparently.
But does react to the one that's glowing white.
Oh. Okay, because then in her other hand, Silva would have held on to the necklace. But yeah, I guess if the little bead ended up in the handful of good berries, I have it called little bead. I guess we never came up with a name. So you react to that, so then I'll pick it up singularly and hold it out. This?
Yeah. What is that? Narek starts going towards it.
I should remember Narek gave it to me, yes?
I didn't give it to you.
The Flux up there, Narek gave it to me? I should point up.
I am up there.
You're up there?
Well, I'm up here. I don't know. It's just...
Well, our Narek from the Flux up there, because Silva's totally mind blown from all this. Gave it to me before we fell in, and told us it would help bring someone back to life should we need it.
All right. Can I trade for it?
What you got?
Basically, Narek pulls one that out of the darkness, a glowing bead that is equally just pitch black, and it's like the exact opposite of that bead.
So it kills instantly?
I mean, it looks a little dark, but sure. So she'll hand it over for the trade.
There you go.
Thanks. What does this one do?
I haven't quite used it before, but I'm pretty sure it'll be useful. Narek is just looking into the gem and basically is just completely awestruck at it.
Now, you mention that Narek pulls light in a sense, pulls the energy of light?
Yeah,
is
this one
Narek
pulls
doing
light.
that to the bead?
That bead is basically it's pulling light, but this one is basically like all of a sudden the paws of this monkey are no longer just sucking in light, but kind of like becoming somewhat neutral.
Okay.
While it's in the hand. This is amazing. And then basically I could use this to help you guys if you'd like.
How?
Well, I feel like I just feel a lot stronger with this. And if I think if you want I can give it back, but it's like calling to me. That's all.
No, if sounds like it'll be helpful to you. It's all yours.
All right. What would you guys like to do? Just drop in?
I think we should get a jump on him,
All right.
and then we can figure out what to do with the skeleton monster later.
All right. Right. So, pretty much he's gonna go to that point over there, the north point, and then he's going to say some stuff and whatnot. That might be a good time. I could drop
We
you
can
off wherever you
interrupt
want.
his ritual. That's not a bad idea.
It is kind of a big fall, by the way, and the ceiling is really tall. So just letting you know. So am I dropping all you guys in?
You have to drop us from the ceiling? Can't drop us from like.
Well, you guys didn't specify.
Can you drop us from lower?
What, is not everyone comfortable with their acrobatic saves?
Nope. I mean, I'm okay.
I
Greg
am
here?
going to. I can put fly on a couple people, but it's going to cost me a pretty big spell slot.
I'm gonna come in like a wrecking ball.
Don't you need a chain for that?
All right, you guys do that. I'm going to fly in.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm going to cast fly on myself in preparation.
All right. So whoever wants to come in through the ceiling, say aye. Whoever doesn't, say nay.
How else are you going to come in?
Through the floor, through the skull, through like not.
You
the
can
skull,
come
like
into the floor?
ground underneath the skull. Anywhere, a wall, one of the platforms.
Oh, I'm pulling the Kool-Aid man.
I am the broom. Anywhere from what
I didn't know we had an option. I didn't want to come in from the ceiling if I didn't have to.
Can I be delayed coming in so I can
Well, it
come in?
sounded like you guys wanted
fly
to
in from
drop
the
in,
ceiling,
as you
drop
guys
in
were
and stab
saying.
him in the head.
I mean, I'll come out of a wall that's like behind him.
That would be one of the platforms then. All right.
Okay.
So, as I said, pretty much like there's 6 platforms that are raised. There is a ginormous thing in the middle and a whole bunch of geometry things, and then pretty much all the way
Geometry.
past the platforms is pretty much just a circular void, and then you have walls, and it goes up to a point at the ceiling, which is where we're looking down at right now. So I guess you want to come out the north platform then, and then everyone else is dropping in.
Someone kind of wants to go in the skull.
No, I want a Kool-Aid man now.
I am going.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to come out of the skull's nose like a booger?
Ew.
I am going for dynamic entry.
Dynamic entry.
It's called atmospheric re-entry.
Yeah,
Superhero landing.
it's called the Iron Man.
It's rough on the knees.
Superhero stabbing in the head. Y'all distract him. I'm gonna be delayed fall in and then just stab him in the head.
Is there anywhere really high up near the ceiling that I could actually stay and shoot him with my bow and arrow from?
And then wait, if we crash the screen, is it all gonna come out or is chunks gonna stay?
I was gonna just let you go through the screen.
Oh.
Do you want? If you want, you can crash the screen.
Well, I didn't know this was like poof technology where we're just gonna poof through it as opposed to have to jump through it.
Well, basically, I can just pull you through anything here. That's how he got here. Pointing at Anorn. I pulled him through the ground.
Pull me through the ground?
Yeah, you fell asleep. I just,
Oh, you pulled me through the ground. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but if you want, yeah, go ahead, crash. I don't think it would work well, but yeah. If you crash through the screen right here, though, you're gonna land on the spikes of that thing. I would say that's probably not a good idea because we're kind of like directly overhead, and those spikes look like they're pointy because they're spikes. But so, what is a Kool-Aid man?
I will bring me closest, bring me first.
Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone know where they want to go? Theus. How do I know that name? Okay. Theus, there's a very high balcony, but as I said, this room's really tall. It, like is like, 200 feet up okay for you? Or more? How big is
Well, let's see. What is the maximum range on my bow?
Let me just make sure I didn't make an oopsie on how tall a Tarrasque is. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. So there's a bit of a kind of a ledge here. It's not very stable, but it'll hold you. I could try and reinforce it if you like.
Give me 1 second here.
All right.
Yeah.
So Greg is wall bending output, and he wants
So
to walk out of the wall.
How close does that get me to him?
You'd probably be around I don't know, 70 feet from him.
Okay.
Kool-Aid man, I got a spot for you. You want to?
Oh yeah.
You want to be inside the skull.
All right, in the skull. Sounds
no, I
safe.
was talking to Silva.
I want to be in the skull. I don't want to be
Silva. Silva wants to be in the skull. And Kizif
Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
Okay. Superhero landing. Do you want to be superhero landing right next to him?
Sure.
Okay. All right, superhero landing there. And Theus is figuring out how far he could shoot, and Norn wants to become a comet.
Unfortunately, my I don't know what's going on. So my old debit card that I had my subscription through got hacked over Christmas, and I forgot to update the payment information on D&D
Oops.
Beyond.
Geeks.
So now I'm trying to get access to my stuff, and I just renewed it, and now I'm getting an error code every time I try to access my characters, even though I just renewed it. So,
So,
I'm having
yeah,
fun.
you are.
Oh.
I got you though.
How are we able to be in?
Your range is 600 feet, yo.
Yeah, then that's
At
fine.
disadvantage, 150 feet normal though.
But I also
It's a beat
have,
further away.
but I also have the sniping feat now, which means I don't get disadvantage on long range shooting.
So you got the 600 feet, yo.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Do I need to tell you all your stuff?
No. I'm
Apparently.
gonna get it.
I was gonna say hit refresh a lot of times. The perfect IT advice: just restart your computer. We'll wait for you.
Yeah, no. I'm going to just close the browser down entirely and then relaunch the browser.
All right.
So with sniper feet, you can hit without disadvantage from like 2 football fields away.
With a bow.
I mean, that's a sniper kind of.
That's awesome. It's one hell of an arc, yeah. I'm not. Sorry, I didn't mean it a mean way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your range attack rolls, and your ranged weapons ignore half cover and 3/4. Not even that. Like you ignore disadvantage, and you can still snipe him from the head.
As long as they don't
Better
have
go
full
for the
coverage,
head.
you can hit them.
Before attacking with it, though, you have to make a -5. Attack. You can choose to take a -5 to add +10 to the damage.
Yep. I've done that a couple times.
Okay. All right. So when you guys want, let me know, and you could superhero landing and Kool-Aid and snipey stuff and all that stuff. Ready?
Wait, what's the plan?
I think that is this.
Yes.
Are we getting ready to get the jump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said that we don't want to just drop you in. I think. I don't know. All right. Ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go. So what happens then is you guys start phasing through the floor, as in like basically you start sinking and you feel kind of a chill as the stone kind of just goes around you like water. And you start sinking, and then you kind of lose sight of where you're going. But within the chill, all of a sudden, right now, Anoran, you're falling. Kizilflixel, you're falling. Greg, you have been kind of pushed through the pillar, the giant pillar that's north and about 70 feet away from the Lich. And Silva, you are basically phased up through the jaw, like the little, like where that void is, where the throat is, and pretty much you're within the skull. So pretty much you can see gaps of the Lich through the huge teeth. And Bardis, you all of a sudden phase up super silently right behind the Lich, as in like 5 foot, like you're right there.
Oh my god.
All right, and then
Where's the dagger? Stab.
And then for now, please guys roll initiative so I could find out who hits the ground first or something like that.
You mean it's the Lich first?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Please do.
19.
And then Theus, pretty much there's at the very top of this place, there's kind of like a little tiny ledge. It's circular. It's like basically kind of like a crown ledge at the very, very top. There's no way to get down from here. But no way to get up there either. Pretty much you are effectively shooting into a giant hole that is this entire arena.
Okie doke, and that's a 20 for initiative.
All right, so 20 for the initiative.
I had an 18.
Theus is
I had a 19.
20. Kisa is 19. And then the Greg,
18.
18. Silva,
23.
23. The Bardus,
14.
and the Anoran, the Comet.
1.
What?
Comet!
So quickly. So quickly. All like. Do you have a cape or something? Are you like just gliding?
I don't know.
He's just like, he's like Haley's Comet or something. Now that we've seen him, it'll take us 3,000 years to see it again.
Okay. A very slow comet. Okay. All right. So, up first would be the Silva. What would you like to do? Pretty much, you have, it's about 70 feet from the Lich, from the front of the teeth of the Tarask skeleton.
What is the coverage of this skull? Is it pretty solid?
It's pretty solid. It's like a.
I'm assuming I fit okay in it.
Yeah, it's basically like I'm pretty sure Dom would know this. Those slits that are made in castle walls that allow archers to shoot out.
Mm-hmm. Murder holes.
Okay, you have a murder hole.
Oh.
You're inside a giant murdering thing, and you're shooting through a murder hole.
She's feeling good if she's got a good amount of coverage, but she's not ready to act yet.
Mm-hmm.
Bardus was pretty high on initiative?
No, he was not.
Oh,
He's only slightly faster than the comet of the comet of slow.
Yeah.
Technically, he's 14 times faster than the comet.
14.
Which still puts me as the slowest person, or the second slowest person, though.
Still in a round, all of our stuff's gonna happen within 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. She'll just shoot.
All right.
She's gonna wait for somebody else to be first, but one of 2 shots. That is a 17 to hit. Okay, let's try my other one. See, she didn't like going first. Oh, that's even. Oh no. 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
Okay, I will Hunter's Mark the Lich. And 11 damage.
All right.
Easily.
Pretty much what happens is it hits the Lich right in the exposed shoulder. He didn't get to patch that bit off yet.
Nice.
And it sort of it hits him. He flings back, but it kind of goes through him a little bit.
Okay.
And he does notice it. Up next then would be the Theus.
All right. I want to do my thing.
All right.
He doesn't know where I'm at.
No, he does not.
Oh.
He just basically flinched from the skeleton right now.
Well, I will still use my bonus action to insight check him.
All right. Can
And I rolled really well. D&D Beyond.
I also want to say, can you please roll perception on that too? You are like 200 feet away. Just beat a 15.
Yeah, that's a natural 17 perception. And then it was an 18 plus on the insight, so that is a 31.
To hit?
No, for insight.
Oh, okay. Let me roll for him real quick. Roll a 15. And that's a 27. So
All right. So I get my bullshit sneak attack shit on him every turn, once per round. And then I will shoot him.
Shoot
And,
him.
and
Bring
I'm
him
going
a
to shoot
spam
him. I'm going to shoot him, and I'm going to go ahead and take the. I'm going to do this thing.
the minus
I want-
5 thing.
I'm going to do the -5 so I can plus 10 damage. I'm going to try and do a really good opening shot. So this is to hit. Oh, and he doesn't know where I'm at, so I have advantage on the attack because it's a stealth attack. And that is
It's a stealth attack. Oh, stealth attack. I'm like, why are you shooting yourself?
No! So that's a 27 to hit with the -5.
That does hit.
All right. So that plus the sneak attack damage plus the D8. Oh, that's some good sneak attack damage. And I rolled max on the bow die, so that is 8, 10, 16, 20, 26, 31. 31 plus the 10 is 41. Plus 7 is 48 damage on the first hit with the bow.
All right, and it is what type?
It is magical.
All right.
It is a magical bow.
Okay, so it's 41?
48.
8. Okay,
48
sure.
damage.
So was Silva's. Did that make a difference?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
And then for my second shot, because I have that level in fighter, the levels in fighter for it. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
All right.
I wish that had hit on the sneak attack. That's max damage again. That's 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 7 is 23 damage.
Okay. All right. All right. Now the Kiss of Flixel, who is not on fire, is far faster than the comet. You're falling and the wind going past you. Do you have like any of your weapons bared or anything like that? Do you want to come?
Yeah,
down?
I would have my great axe prepared.
So, are you going to go straight for an attack, or
Yeah.
would you like to land with that attack, or would you like to land and then attack?
I kind of want to land in the attack.
Awesome. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and attack.
Jeez.
Oh. Whoa, that sounds like a heavy die.
It just rolled into the cat.
Oh.
That would be... Math is hard. Would a 30 hit?
A 30 definitely hits.
Yes.
Woohoo! Let's do this guy up. That's fun.
For 12 damage.
Okay. So what happens is on this attack, you land and hit the exact same spot where Theus had hit with the arrow on his armor, and basically just completely crack the left shoulder pauldron that he had. And basically, it looks like it's just so much easier to hit. Did you have another attack, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to whack him again.
Is this an axe or a hammer?
It's the axe.
Yeah, okay. All right, so go ahead and whack him again.
$27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Yes. For 13.
All right. So pretty much what happens is you crack through the armor, and then pretty much as you pull the axe back, it just gouges into the ethereal spectral skin of this lich. And
I like it.
up next would be the Greg. What does the Greg wish to do?
Well, let's see here. So I'm like 70 feet away from it. It looks like some chunks have already been taken off of him again, or
Yeah, and right in your path actually is Bardus.
okay. I didn't plan on like trying to cast necessarily.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, from your perspective, there is Bardus, and he's big enough to pretty much block most of the view. And you just saw Kizaflixel land right to the side of this guy and just cut down on him and just basically pull aside and rip off a pauldron.
Oh, he'd be considered undead, so probably hold monster wouldn't work. You know what? Let's do this for funsies. We're gonna cast lightning bolt. I don't think I want to push or pull. No, because that's a cone. I don't want to do that. I want directed damage. All right, we're gonna do lightning bolt. So he needs to succeed in a Dex 18.
Is it like a line or something?
Uh,
Lightning bolts shoot.
A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5. Oh yeah, I might not want to.
The Bardus might need to roll for that too.
No, that's fine. I won't do that. I guess I would realize that's.
You could still do that if you feel like it.
No. No.
All right. Oh, legendary actions.
Did you forget about those?
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't have any.
Can you forget about them again?
That.
Yeah, it's you must be looking at the wrong site. It's not lich like LICH. It's lich LI like CHE with like a little accent on it or something. It makes them like no legendary actions.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with what I was originally going to try to do. Should I Bigby's hand and try to grab him? Or should I just throw a couple of...
Well, I could do a legendary action while you decide.
I guess that's true. Go ahead.
Don't let him do that.
So, pretty much what he does is then he stands. Still, basically, Bardus is pretty much equal in height with him. And then he just takes his hands and then pulls in, and you see what looks like darkness coming towards him. And I would need Bardus and Kizaflixel to make a Constitution save.
So cat's out of the bag now. He knows I'm there.
Yeah, he knows everyone's here.
Well,
no, he doesn't know Bardus is there, but basically you're still behind him, and this is everything within the 60-foot radius.
Gotcha.
Excuse me, he should know I'm there because I'm falling really slowly.
You're kind of like you right now. You're kind of like that firework that blew up, and basically it's just that shred of paper that's still falling. It's just you're still falling. Do you want to be within the range of this though, Anoran?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just pointing out that he should know I'm there since I'm very slowly falling.
All right. Well, fortunately, Sarah had the BRB, but my con save is 17. Unless is it a spell?
It's not.
Or it's a legendary action.
It's a legendary
no.
Action.
Got it.
So, when she comes back, she can do. The damage is basically you feel a bunch of your life leave you and go right to him. It's just kind of like you feel like your essence be pulled towards him and take 32 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Okay.
And that's less than average. Okay, I rolled nicely for then. And then Kizzleflixel can roll that when she gets back.
Okay, yeah, I'll let her know.
All right. Greg, did you figure out what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a scorching ray. Shoot it at him.
All right. Is there any?
Don't feel like rolling the 12. Oh, is that a 14 to hit?
14 does not hit. Basically, you try and aim to avoid Bardus, and
Oh wait,
just
I get to
go
do.
over.
Oh, I get to do 3 rays, so I get to cast that 3. Let's try again. What? 18 to hit.
18, pretty much. Left shoulder, right shoulder, miss.
Yeah, that was going to be a 16. Okay, 22 to hit,
22 will hit.
and that will be 3 damage.
Dang.
So much damage.
Put in those big numbers there, Greg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
And basically, that hits and sizzles slightly.
Great.
I need to round down for that, I think.
Wait, why?
Resistance.
Oh, because it's a half damage. Oh.
All right. So, anything else? Movements or things like
All right,
that?
I'm back.
You need to roll a con save because you're right next to him, and he did like a supernova of death.
I rolled a natural 20.
That is a good save. So pretty much you take 16 damage then.
Cool.
Bardus took the full thing.
He took it all.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, up next is Bardus. What does Bardus wish to do?
Rage. I use bonus action, get angry. Yeah, he hit me. Rawr.
It sounds like the Hulk, where he was embarrassed to see himself in the past.
Yeah.
Bardus doesn't feel embarrassment.
Oh, shit. I should have used Stone's Endurance on that. Oh, well. All right. Completely forgot. My bad. Yeah. So I will stab him.
Okay.
Let's do a stabby stabs.
Go ahead.
Yeah. 16.
16 basically glances off his armor.
Wow. I am going to go get real dice now. An 18.
And you pull back the spear and go and glance again.
Do I do it? Do I? No. Not yet. All right. That's that was fun. I'm out.
Okay. So angry.
So angry. Stabby,
So angry I can't even see. Too much anger. All right. And now there is a wafting gently Anoran. What does the wafting Anoran choose to do?
I'm gonna stab a guy
All right.
as I'm falling. So
Does anyone else picture him like twinkle toeing it down like ever so delicately like a ballerina?
I was thinking
Well,
of, like,
in midair,
I was thinking of those leaves that kind of just like cradle rock down.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Yeah, leaf on the wind.
Y'all suck.
Love you,
So
Dom.
you're stabbing with the flaming sword?
Well, I'm gonna strike because I have the dagger, so I'm gonna try to stab him with the dagger.
Oh, you have the dagger.
It was given to me.
I actually missed that.
Oh yeah, we talked about exchanging that so that he can get closer, like because he might be able to wield the dagger better than I can.
All right.
I'm gonna stab a guy. Can I see any part of him that's like as through my apparently long descent? Can I see if any part?
Yeah, you have plenty of time. You can roll a skill check in there if you want.
I'm still falling.
Can I see any part of him that's exposed, as in damage to his armor?
Basically, both pauldrons have been removed. I believe he had repaired the cracks that had been done to him earlier at his torso. So pretty much just the, yeah, pretty much you got the exposed shoulders and a bit of the arms.
All right, I'm gonna go for the shoulder.
Gone for the head.
I mean, can I just roll it? No, it's like a +6 to hit, so let's say.
We need to see if the leaf on the wind does the piercing.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes, a 24 does hit.
Nice. I don't actually have a dagger pulled up as far as damage goes, so and I don't have my dice with me, so 1 second. Shut up.
Does the dagger have special properties?
Yes, it do.
Oh, okay.
So when he
No,
hit,
he gave us a perfectly plain dagger to
Perfectly
stab evil
plain.
lich with.
This is a
perfectly
prank.
plain.
This is a prank. I'm going to be.
I had the dagger and didn't know that there was any properties.
It's
to
one of
it,
those
so-
plastic collapsible ones.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a rubber
Yeah,
dagger. It just bends
yeah,
against
it
him.
goes
Rubber dagger, you're the one. You
You
that
make
fun.
stabbing lots of fun. Wait,
See? Catch you.
now we're gonna get sued by Sesame Street.
Disney Sesame
No.
Street.
No,
all the
it's
same.
It's okay. Sesame Street's on HBO Max now, so I think we're good.
Max damage, so I did 5 damage.
Woo!
So you do 5 damage. Now please also roll 10d6.
That-
10 of them?
Like, yeah, like
Wait,
10.
what?
Coming up. Holy crap.
This is a long awkward pause.
31.
31. Okay. So pretty much what happens there is you feel the dagger connect, and then you pretty much pierce him right in the shoulder because where you're aiming. You're aiming for an exposed portion, right? And you see the spectral energy leaving that part and leaving almost nothing there, pretty much just a void. Now it's almost like a floating hand there. And it just gets absorbed into the dagger. And he just outright like screams in agony as that happens.
See, that's what I wanted to do. Wait,
Okay.
he was that low a health?
Oh.
No, it's just that's the dagger does that damage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm just like, is he tall? Because I feel like if I like sunk the dagger into his shoulder, and if he's taller than me, I'm kind of hanging there.
Well, no, what ends up happening is you hit the shoulder and it gets absorbed, and now there's nothing there, and you continue to fall. I was gonna say roll in acrobatics, but you've been falling for so long. I don't think. I think you have you don't have you have a gentle landing. You land gracefully, and basically slide down and land on the ground, and basically you're at his midsection for your height, and where the shoulder was is no more. You still have like a floating gauntlet in front of you from his hand, but that portion is just missing.
Oh, cool. Do I still have the dagger? Or?
Yeah, you still have the dagger.
Nice.
And is there anything else you wish to do?
I
He
mean,
doesn't like you now.
I mean, it'd be a completely different thing, but I do have a bonus action that I could use a Misty Step. Can I essentially
He's
teleport
kinda, like,
myself?
staring extremely pissed off at you in particular.
Okay, but if I may finish my thing. Okay, so
He
if
has
I
a couple
Misty Step
thoughts.
myself 30 feet above him, and considering my previous falling height, can I just fall again and stab him again at the end of the next turn?
Um, how far can you Misty Step?
30 feet.
So I guess, yeah, you can Misty Step 30 feet in whatever direction you want.
Yes, I'm gonna Misty Step so I can set myself another dynamic entry.
All right. All right. So
God,
now
you know.
now I'll do his turn. You guys all had a surprise, and he is looking right where Anoran was and just sees a wildy coyote mist with wide eyes on it. And I'm gonna have him roll a perception to see if he notices where you went, because he is super pissed off at you. Can you try and do a stealth fall check?
I will make
Anoran?
I will make the attempt. I rolled a 3.
He looks up and sees you, and then what he does is he points a spell at you,
Okay.
and he casts a spell.
Okay.
All right. I need to roll to hit you, I think. Let's see. Target must make a dexterity saving throw. Make your dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Ten.
Okay. So, in a spell familiar particularly to Bardus, you see the Lich reach up and then point at Anoran, and a ray just pierces him and does some damage.
Hey, disintegrate.
I love that spell.
Does 80 damage.
How much?
80.
Okay. Ouch.
Anoran, you alive?
Well, yes.
Wait, I'm in the roof. Anoran, are you alive?
Not willingly.
And on actions, which gets so okay. I'm gonna do one more thing, and basically, he is going to turn to his left and take a swipe at Kizaflixel.
No. I decline.
Well, he did roll bad.
I decline it.
Okay.
I object.
Well, he rolled a total of 15, so even if he kind of like overjudged your height or something, and basically swiped and missed. Basically, I think it's because he's missing his shoulder, and yeah, he did.
Like
not
I
hit.
said, I decline.
The joints don't work like they used to.
No, not like
Objection sustained.
And so after that, it would be up back to the top of the initiative, which would be the Silva. You are currently still in the mouth of the beast.
Wow, we're doing pretty good. She's gonna hit with some more arrows. A 24 to hit
24 will definitely hit.
for 15 damage.
All right.
We'll do it again. What do we call them? Through the murder holes?
What?
Yeah, the toothy murder hole.
Yeah. That's another 24.
All right.
Murder holes.
And for another 15 damage.
All right. Okay, so pretty much as you hit, we're getting to a break point again, and what happens is, where do you like to aim?
Where do I like to aim? How ruthless does she want to be? Let's go for like the chest if
So,
it's exposed.
pretty much what happens there is you hit the chest plate, and it fractures a large portion of it, exposing him.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say breastplate, and then what's behind the breastplate, and
The breast.
yeah. So you exposed the lich's breast.
I don't know why that's reminding me, but where's Puck in all this? Is he with us?
Wait, what? Why is
Speaking
that?
of breasts,
I'm thinking of that book. It reminds me of Puck. I don't know.
I completely forgot about Puck. So I think Puck is currently just standing awkwardly next to Nirak. Like,
Still.
why am I here still? All right, so pretty much you've exposed the lich's breast.
Ooh. Oh, scandalous.
Yes, the chest plate fractures in half, and upper left quarter of it is exposed. We'll go for the corner that has the shoulder already kind of removed.
Yeah.
So pretty much you could just see that void goes into, and basically is like wisps of green where the shoulder was, and it's just kind of emptiness. You can actually see part of Bardis through this guy.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
I don't
Now,
know that should actually wave, but maybe.
Faye, did you have another shot?
Nope,
Yeah,
I
you
did my
did.
two. Yeah,
Okay.
she's good. Done.
All right. Theus, you're still in the pot shot hole.
Yes. Is the lich still alive?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna shoot him.
Go ahead and do your shooting.
I'm going to go ahead and do the -5 on my first shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not great. First shot. Where is my D&D Beyond? There it is. First shot, that is a 14 plus 13 is a 27 -5 is a 22.
A 22 will hit.
Hey! I will choose not to use sneak attack on this one. So that
You
is
choose after the attack hits?
for sneak attack specifically.
All right.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 5d6 damage to one creature you attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. My insightful fighting allows me to do that.
I'm just learning, that's all.
It does not specify that you have to declare it before you roll.
Okay.
Yeah. I imagine because it's a rogue's, basically their DPS.
It's like I hit you. Now it's sneaky.
I imagine rogues declare it after they hit, since they don't want to. I don't think it's a hit or suck. I don't think it's a hit or suck. Anyways, that was an 8 plus 7 is 15 damage on the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then second hit, this one for you. I will say that I will use my sneak attack on it for this round.
Oh, no worries. I was just like,
actually, I will declare that I'm going to use one of my arcane shots on this.
I do declare.
Mr. Beauregard. I will use a arcane shot on this, and I am going to choose to do the shadow arrow. That is a 15 plus 14. It's 29 to hit.
29 definitely hits. What is shadow?
And then he will need to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 14.
Yeah. That's what I figured. You never know. He could natty one it.
Yeah.
Although his bonus might still get him over it.
With an natty one.
10, 14, 18, 20 plus 7 is 27 damage.
All right. And does the shadow do anything else?
Also does an additional 2d6 psychic. Thank you. That's an additional 5 psychic damage.
So
So
it was
27 magic and 5 psychic for a total of
Okay.
32.
All right. Pretty much that pegs him in his other shoulder, and you see him wince as the psychic damage rings through his spirit, we'll say. But frankly, he's too far away for you to see that. Pretty much you see him when Bardis and Kizaflix will see that right in front of them.
I mean, you can ask what I see with my elven eyes.
Yes.
Well, they're only half elven, so they're only half as elfish good.
It still only counts as one. Anyway. Now it is the Kizaflixel.
Okay. I'm still like standing right next to him, right?
Yes. And
Sigh.
he's becoming pincushiony.
I hit him.
Go ahead and heat him.
23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I'm just gonna hit you with an ox.
11.
The 11 does heat.
You mean
Well,
11?
11 damage does go through.
I was gonna say. I'm sorry. If you're telling me 11 hits, you have to go.
No. The 11 heat. The 11 heats. It will not. It won't kill, but it will hurt.
All right. Then I hit him again.
Heat again.
$23.
They're the heats.
Did it hits? For 13.
13 does some damage, yeah. So, aiming for anything in particular? Do you want to do belly shot, head shot, back
Off with
shot?
his head.
Off with his head? Okay. So, what happens is then you swing the axe and it goes towards the throat and it hits right where the, well, say, I think it's called a gorget would be.
Yeah.
And cuts right in. And then you could basically, you hit there. And then for your second hit, you just push it farther. And what happens is the gorget actually pushes through his neck and goes behind, and Bardis gorget just comes flying at you, as well as the head of an axe, but its swing just barely misses you. And pretty much, Kizaflixel, you've noticed that your axe just went right through his throat and through the back, and would have decapitated him if he had an actual solid body.
If he had a captive. Okay.
Got it.
But now his throat is exposed.
Tony, that's for you.
Oh, I'm being recorded. Okay. Greg, it's your turn.
Oh, gee. It's not like we didn't just do this 5 minutes ago.
None of this is awkward at all.
None of this is awkward.
There was no technical difficulties. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I thought about casting Disintegrate, but nah. All right.
You've had such a short time to think about it.
I know. I don't know what I would do. I'm actually just going to cast Bigby's Hand at 6th level.
All right.
And I'm going to place it next to him because I'm within 120 range.
Okay.
Do I grab him? Has Bardis tried to grapple him
So
yet?
far, Bardis
I have
has
not.
growled in anger and poked at him twice.
Do I know what the hand's strength is? Oh, it's a 26. Damn. Okay. I am going to attempt to grasp him. Hand attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Just try it.
Okay. Oh, is it just a strength check then? So
I'll
it's
trust
a
you.
D20 plus 8.
What are you trying to do?
D20 plus 8. Or trying to grapple.
Like you're trying to grapple him?
Well, no. It's my Bigby's hand. Use your hand's strength score to resolve the grapple. If the target is medium or smaller, you have advantage on the check. Is it medium or smaller?
He's medium.
Oh, okay. Advantage.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because it doesn't have like an athletic skill or anything like that.
Right. Well, the hand is grappling the target. You can
How is
crush
it
it.
trying to grapple him?
Huh?
How is it trying to grab him?
It's like, because it's a big hand and it's just trying to like reach around and grab him.
Okay.
So it's a 27 to grapple.
All right. So it goes to grab him, and basically, you could see the way that the fingers are grabbing him of the hand. It's going through him, but it's grabbing onto the armor. Does that
Okay.
make sense? So you do make the check, and he's kind of grappled, but he's actually still able to move his hands and all that. So pretty much you see that the hand grabs around him, and basically it's collapsed around his shoulders and gone wherever there's energy. That's where the hand is passing through, but it's pretty much cinching on whatever armor is left of him.
Okay. So it's kind of holding there at least. It's at least holding
Somewhat.
the armor.
Yeah. This
Okay.
You kind of get the idea that if it wasn't for the armor, you wouldn't be touching this guy.
Sure. But I mean, if we can get rid of the armor, it makes him easier to hit technically. So, okay. That was my action and bonus action. So I'm good.
Okay. After Greg is Bardis.
But instead of like grabbing his armor, should you have just like undressed him with the? Never mind.
God, this is
Go
getting
ahead.
too
I'm
kinky.
not that. I'm not
I was like,
that.
that makes more. Never
I'm not
mind.
that thirsty for a lich. Thank you.
Stone.
I don't care how
Alright.
thick that lich is.
Wait, so super angry, but seeing
That was a big
s-
hand grabbing the guy in front of you, or grabbing the armor of this guy in front of you.
yeah, I saw like exposed throat or something. So bloodthirst kind of takes over on that, and I'm gonna go start stabbing and slashing at his head or his throat after
Go ahead.
after Kizaflixel.
All right.
Oh, cool. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
All right. I gotta remember because I had a +3, so he takes 12 damage,
All right.
and then I rolled the spear. Okay, well, since I rolled again for the spear, I hit the wrong one, but I'm gonna attack anyways again. So I rolled spear, so he 23 to hit. So 20 hit.
3 hit. Okay, and I need to use some of these legendary things.
He takes another 15 points of damage.
All right. 12 and 15. Oh, shit. Not 158. Okay. So,
And then I want to use my bonus action, unless he's doing something.
no, he was going to start doing some legendary shit.
Okay, well, as he starts doing legendary shit, I'll use my bonus action to shove him and knock him prone,
Okay. Go ahead.
or at least attempt to.
Go ahead.
I am sorry. 31 athletics to knock his butt down.
All right. So what happens is, let me roll the strength. Yeah, that was not good. So, what ends up happening is kind of awkward for you. So pretty much you go to push through him. Well, you have the giant hand there, and is that hand like a force or a rock or something? What is it?
Whose hand? The
Greg.
big B hand? Yeah,
Yeah, the
okay.
big hand. Is he not there? Okay. So what ends up happening is that the exposed shoulder, the part that has gone through the hand, you go to shove him, and what actually happens is, for some reason, you're able to push onto his shoulder, and frankly, you knock him through the ground. And what ends up happening is the rest of the plate that is there, the chest plate that pretty much the Big V's hand was grabbing, is still in the armor, but he's on the ground now. And now you got a Big B hand holding armor in front of you, and he has been shoved to the ground.
Ooh. Now I just really want to just finish the round. Can I use my action surge? It's just a special use. It doesn't say bonus or reaction or anything.
Fine. I go ahead.
It gives me 2 more attacks, basically.
Okay. I think I'm going to do that disrupt life thing too, because he's kind of hurting.
Okay. Who goes first then?
No, go ahead. He's just going to, try and do some damage while you guys do whatever you do.
Let's try to go quick. So he's on the ground, so he's prone, so advantage 24 to hit. And I'll try to roll to... All right, and it's 25. So both attacks will hit then.
Okay.
Let me get you damage.
Yeah, just
17 and then 15.
Okay, so pretty much you step to the side around the Big B's hand that's kind of just sitting there, and just downward stab twice, and basically into his back, and he just screams in pain. And as he does so, he does the disruption again, where he is basically pulling from everyone around him life energy, and so you need to make a con save as he's on the ground. Yeah. By the way, the shove, did that like push him a certain distance at all, or no?
No, because shove can either be push somebody or knock him prone. It does one of 3.
All right. But you and Kizaflixel will need to make a save again. Of con. A save of con.
Yeah, either I can move him back 5 feet, or I can knock him prone.
All right.
With shove.
I think we went with the knock him prone.
I want prone. Yeah, I want his.
Yeah. I was trying to see if like you shoved him enough that so this would hit Silva or not.
I only got a 10 for con.
All right, so then that's the full damage again, and then Kizaflix will need to do it.
21.
That makes it. So
yes.
So you take Kizaflixel takes 20, and Bardus takes 40 necrotic.
Nah, Bardus still takes 20.
Okay. It tries to suck the life energy out of you, and then what ends up happening is you kind of will it not to come out, and just your sheer force of will, both of you actually, it just does not take full effect.
I want to use my reaction of Stone's Endurance to negate 15 points of that 20 damage.
Okay. Oh, so you got resistance towards it and the... Okay.
Yeah, so I got a reaction, damage dealt to you, reduced damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3 once per short rest as a reaction. So I rolled 12, which is great. So I do half because of resistance, and then, 15 is just as a reaction. But it's only once per short rest.
All right.
So.
All right, now the last action of the round would be going to Anoran. I'd say go ahead and take your action because this guy's next action is to teleport up to Theus and push him off a cliff.
Oh.
I'm glad we know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to fall stab at him again.
All right. Go ahead. He is prone.
Marvelous. That means advantage, right?
Go ahead. Did you do it?
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it definitely hits. And how are you hitting? Just a
With-
falling stab with a dagger?
Yeah, into another vulnerable part of him, which is apparently a lot since he's like coming to pieces.
Yeah. So in this case, it is slightly different.
Yeah.
Can you please roll another attack?
Okay. $11.
All right. So what ends up happening is as you fall and pretty much bring the dagger down onto this guy, he's still face down, and what ends up happening is you hit him right in the core, and you see all of a sudden it looks like as if he just starts getting sucked into the dagger. And as you're doing this, you're hearing all the screams of multiple tones of voices and whatnot, as if this being had been not just been one single spirit, but basically something that has been fed by hundreds of thousands of different little different beings that have fed him through the years to keep his magic alive. And all of the magic that is this lich flows into the dagger, and it's just gone like that. A sudden quiet, and you land, and right to the left of the dagger, where it is now dug into the ground, is a tiny black gem that is floating off of the ground. And you guys can now end initiative. So rather than me shove Steve off a cliff, he has to figure out how to get down.
And there's a shiny
I'm
gem
not
on
close
the
enough
floor.
to. I'm not close enough to. Yeah, he might just dive for it. There's a shiny gem on the floor.
How far up off the ground is it?
200 feet.
Oof.
Bardus want to catch him?
I don't know if I have enough health to make that. Hey guys! Hello? Kind of stuck up here.
Sorry, can't fly that far away.
Wait, you're stuck up there? Like, for real? Like, wait. What do you mean you're stuck up there?
And Silva is kind of stuck in a skull unless she can climb out.
You can't get out?
Yeah, you need to climb out.
Oh, I'll climb out.
Unless you're going to try and fit
I'll
through a
climb
murder
out.
hole.
No. I'll peek through.
I feel like,
Can we not
they
just call Narek to help out?
fall to the ground and then I'll heal him from the fall damage.
Are you... Wait, hold on. Is Theus really stuck? Like, you have no way out down?
I mean, I have a 50-foot rope. I can negate 50 feet of damage. But
far
not
up
the
are
whole.
you?
200.
This is my only recompense for the for
All right, I have an
I
idea.
back angle.
No, I'll go get him.
No.
If he jumps, can't you cast fly eventually? Like in a certain point?
Just hope I touch him in time and cast it.
I activate my winged boots and start flying up to him.
Yeah.
I move 40 feet per second. Well, I mean, I can dash too, so like I'll get up there to
I
go
could have
grab
made him
Theus.
a bee to fly and tossed it up.
Huh.
Let's just let Bardus do what he wants to do.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that bad. Getting Theus down harder.
I got you, buddy. Now I'm as high as I can go. Now jump. Just kidding. Don't jump. I'm coming.
Yeah. By the way, Anoran, the dagger, there was a gem in the hilt. It was previously clear, and now it's glowing green.
Oh dear.
And it's kind of basically shades of black and green. And constantly kind of cloudy.
I mean, can I make any sort of check to see if I can, like, have an idea of what the crap this thing's doing?
Oh yeah, you can't really remember because you weren't really mentally there for the discussion.
Okay, so
Go
I guess
ahead, make a check.
what check?
Arcana.
I don't have Arcana.
Then you just have no idea what you did.
Guys, I have no idea what I just did.
Neither do we.
So is Theus jumping or?
No, Bardus is picking me up.
He called an Uber.
Oh, that means that Theus is going to pay him?
This thing is gonna pay. Ooh. Will I be able to touch the bone handle?
Uh,
I mean, if you want.
No, okay. I probably should have given them the penthouse getaway nook.
Yeah, I'll be down in a little while.
Bardus, what are you doing? Oh.
By the way, your position echoes to the cavern downstairs. Just the way that the room is done. So,
All right. They can listen. I love that Tony thinks he's going to get us to stop with that. It's like, no.
Greg and Kizaflixel and Silva, what you guys up to? Silva's kind of just stuck in the skull.
Is there like way out through?
There's no ladder.
the net. Wait, isn't the skeleton just like slumped on the ground?
Yeah, you pretty much it's basically like slumped on the ground, but there's rock around it and all that, boulders and whatnot. You just need to climb out.
What about through an eye hole? I guess.
You can.
Yeah. Okay, I'll climb out.
All right.
Seems safe now.
You can peekaboo.
Yeah.
So Greg, you'll see a tiny little pupil form within that skull, but it's not actually anything. It's just Silva.
My head.
Mm.
Just Silva.
It scares you for a second, probably.
Probably.
But yeah. As you guys make your way down,
Making my way down.
what ends up happening is as Theus gets closer around, all of a sudden that black gem soars up and hits him in the belt.
Ding!
And basically,
Whoa.
it hits him in the belt with the other two gems that are there. And you could see that they're actually kind of just fitting right into each other.
Oh. Interesting. I wonder what would happen if I pulled out the other gem to connect to it.
That's up to you.
I'll wait till we get on the ground.
Yeah. And then as you guys get to the ground, forming from the bottom of the ground, you see not the completely blackened version of Nirak, but it's now kind of like a dark gray. Well, you guys got him.
You.
We did.
Yeah.
Go team.
Yeah.
Is he in the dagger? Did Anoran get him?
I I don't sense him really on this place, this flux. I would have expected him in that black gem that was in his chest, but it seems empty.
Anoran, did you get him into the dagger?
Yes.
That-
Look, I think I did.
Can I check it to see if he's actually in there? Or
Sure.
if there's something changed?
Meanwhile, while they're doing that, I'm going to step to the side of the group, and I'm going to open my bag and pull out the small silver chest that has the plague gem in it.
Oh, God. How about you wait your turn?
I'm saying while you're doing this, I can do things while you do things.
All right. I hand over the dagger. I heard screams. I heard voices. I heard so much noise, and then all of it seemed to flow into the dagger. Nothing.
Now there's a dog in here.
Dude,
Who let the dog
Calm
in?
down. Yeah, shush. Okay, can I check the dagger to see if there's anything in there?
Yeah, if you use Arcana, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be fine on this, but go ahead.
Okay.
Nice roll a natty one.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. So pretty much you could see by focusing very close to it, you see in that gem, it's basically actually kind of radiating some coldness about it.
Okay.
But inside it you see wisps of green, and basically you see what looks like a face in agony in there.
Okay. Great. Now we just got to turn this into Mr. What's his face?
Well, I wanted to say thank you in particular to you, pointing at Silva. This I was able to focus on this bead, and because of this, I actually was able to figure out like now what you guys were saying makes sense about this other flux. Well, this other me. It makes more sense now. And if you guys want, rather than the way you came, which was from the sky, I might actually be able to just reach out to me and bring you back.
Well,
to-
before any of that, I want to do my thing I was doing while they were doing their thing.
Oh gosh. Trying to hopefully forgot that.
No.
Go ahead.
So I pull out the silver chest with the plague gem in it,
Mhm.
and I go. The one gem went. The other two gems went to my belt.
Mhm.
So there's 3 gems on my belt right now, right?
Now he's gonna
Yeah,
get
it's getting
hit.
kind of hefty in the front.
This
Oh
little
my
gem
gosh.
on my belt. This other little gem on my belt.
Are you playing Five Little Piggies with the gem?
I'm gonna
This
see
little
if this
piggy
gem
went to
goes to.
market.
I'm gonna see if this gem
This little
goes to the
piggy
other.
killed everyone.
I want to see if this gem goes to the belt.
Mhm.
I opened a chest.
So you've braced for this before, where basically whenever you open the plague gem, you were just hit with a radiating sickness.
Yes.
And in this case, it's nowhere near as strong. It's just like the gem is floating in the chest,
Hmm.
and it's just a very pale green, whereas before it was kind of radiating that color before. If you tilt the chest the wrong way, you see that it actually starts attracting towards the other gems.
I pull out.
What'd you say?
I pull out the gem.
All right, and then So if you,
Yeah, I heard I pull it out.
Get blipped.
I heard I pull it out. So
Yeah, I know.
I was-
I have to be careful with these. So, if you go for it with your hand, rather than like the just rapid deterioration of sickness, you do feel a little queasy. But what ends up happening is, you pull it out, it does get stronger in the sense of attraction, and it just goes towards the others, and basically, the final gem just claps into the other gems, and it kind of like knocks it loose of the belt, and now there's just a gem kind of floating in front of you. All the pieces just perfectly fit together, making a solid crystal. And before, the play gem was like a slight green. This new gem that you guys had just found was a black. The one that was in the belt was red, and this other one was white. And pretty much they all just fade together into kind of like a opalescent kind of color, all together as one piece again.
This is mine.
And it's also still floating, but
I grab it.
you grab it, and basically all the feelings that were there. Unfortunately, that means that your aggressive strength and it's just all neutralized now.
My aggressive strength.
Remember the war gem would make it die so you'd crit?
Oh, but only on melee, which I never melee, so...
Yeah. And the other one kind of made it made you guys feel a little weaker, but you guys actually haven't tried this yet, so you guys can heal now at full strength. The death gem was basically making it so you guys were unable to heal.
Nope.
Okay, well, I now have a super magic gem.
Yes.
All right, so
And I put it in my pants.
No.
So Nirek was saying, I can get you and then all of a sudden you hear Theus in the background say, 1 minute, and basically interrupted Nirek saying, I could
It's in my pants.
It's in my pants.
And then someone goes, "What's in your pants?" And Theus goes, "Don't worry about it."
Would you guys like to go to the other area?
Yeah, please, let's get out of this.
All right.
Please.
Do you come too?
I could try.
Wait. Did the Lich's body drop anything? Did we loot anything from the potential Lich body?
Pretty much what is remaining from the Lich is pieces of armor.
Wow. No rings or anything?
No rings. It was just armor. I didn't give him. He was just slashing at you guys with his gauntlets and casting spells at you. I could roll random stuff, but right now
You don't have to.
Have awesome gem, and there is what seems to be fairly magical armor on the ground, but it's kind of cracked in places.
I'm sure Manda could fix that up.
Basically, the armor is black with kind of like silvered gilding around it, around the edges and whatnot.
Who wants to pick up the undead guy's armor?
Yeah, you can have it if
I'm
you
good.
want.
Sure.
You liked it.
I don't have any place to put it.
He looks like he was your size.
This is why having pants is a good thing, Bardis. You can put things in them.
You can have his pants.
Is this a pants exchange?
Yeah,
Brotherhood of Traveling Pants.
So I go from the loincloth to the tattered armor pants.
The armor for the pants was actually the one part that no one ever hit.
The pants are intact.
The
The pants are intact.
completely intact, even the hinges.
Oh,
Hinges.
words I never want to hear. No, I mean, I'm good. No, I'm not dragging around his armor for no reason.
All right. Yeah, I think I could come with. If you guys want, you can come back here as well.
No.
Kind of like, kind of boring here. I actually would like to go visit.
Come
me,
into the light.
but
Can Silva go try to yank out a Tarask tooth from the skull?
you could try.
Try? Uh-oh.
Silva does so, wakes up the Tarask, destroys the world. Game over.
Just know that. All right, so you walk up to the Tarask and you see that its tooth is the size of Bardis or
What?
bigger.
Oh.
I'll help.
Can I chip something?
I want one too.
Okay.
That I'll take, not some tattered lich armor. I don't even know what a lich is. But
Are you going to take the tooth from something that you didn't kill?
He's gonna wear it around his neck.
it's like a massive, like just cursory knowledge of like a massive like world beast kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, it might be a little white lie say that like we defeated it, but who
White
would know?
lie. White lie. That's an absolute falsehood.
Tomatoes, tomatoes,
No, it's not tomatoes, tomatoes.
apples, oranges, coconuts,
What's a coconut?
oranges. Let's go work on getting a tooth.
Yeah. So
Unless there's a smaller bone.
no,
Just the one in Thea's pants.
Chip something
this
off.
thing looks like it would just. The skull's large enough to just consume, frankly, like a giant. Well, actually, it says something. A Tarask makes a bite attack against one large or smaller creature, and if it hits it by damage, it can swallow the creature whole. So, if it would be able to swallow something bigger than Bardis whole.
Oh.
So, if you
I have a
want to
crowbar.
too.
I have a crowbar and an advantage on breaking things.
All right. Go
So I'm going to try to pry something out.
Okay. You guys can continue to work on that. I'm trying to figure out like how to do the pulling of a tooth of a creature like a Tarask.
I don't know if it'd be possible. That's like a gargantuan piece.
I know. It like basically you're whittling away at it because you're noticing what weapon are you using to get
You get the full tooth. They can maybe get the tip of the tooth.
yeah, like
Yeah, I'd take the tip.
so this is a
the
siege
tip.
monster. It does double damage to objects and structures. So pretty much when you hit it with a crowbar, the crowbar bends.
Wait, its skeleton is sieging me.
It's made for sieges. And yeah, but still, you can work on that tooth. Work on just the tip.
All right. We'll work on something. Maybe a fingernail,
Yeah, what about a claw, maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
Pinky toe?
like a raptor claw kind of thing.
All right. At least you're not going for one of like the Godzilla spikes on his back.
No.
Wait, there's Godzilla spikes on it?
Yeah,
Godzilla spikes on his back.
you probably need to like excavate that at that point.
Well, gargantuan, this thing is as big as, if not bigger than buildings in
Yeah.
most villages and stuff. So
Well, it sounds like we can come back.
Yeah, you guys can come back if you want. Maybe you can get bigger tools or something. Or wait, maybe I could try and bring it to you guys. You want that?
Oh, no,
whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa.
We're good.
No, you don't want it there.
Knowing our luck, it would crash through the library tavern. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That place is our home.
All right then. All right. So, all would it be like all aboard? I don't know. Everyone want to go?
Sure. All aboard.
All aboard. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right. So, what you guys do is just like before. It's like fading through the rock, and it's almost like it's water. And you sink, and pretty much your eye level falls below the floor. But then, just as your head like goes under the floor, all of a sudden you see that your head starts coming up out of the watery stone, and you're in the center of the flux that you know and love.
Love is a strong word.
The flux that we know.
Yes, you love it.
I
You love it.
love the other place.
I only love the fact that my gold is here.
And as you come to Flux, you'll see that there is Nirak. And hi guys, welcome back. The skeleton like invasion stuff just stopped. And I wanted to say thank you guys for introducing me to me. And you see Nirak, which is all of light, but on the ground, pretty much in the shadow. Even though Nirak is a being of light, you see essentially the shadow waving.
Oh, I'll wave back at Nirak.
Thank you. All right. All right. What next? And then we'll end here for tonight.
Okay.
We're back.
Yes.
That was a long session. Brady joked about the next one being 4 hours. He was way too close to the truth.
Oof. That's good stuff, though.
Mm-hmm.
We got Murder Happy.
So we got to turn in the dagger.
I'm just happy
That you're alive.
I flew in there and daggered everybody.
You did 5 damage on the first hit. Good job.
Shaw. And I hit with it. That's the important thing.
That is the important thing. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Actually, yeah, you should hit with a dagger, and frankly, with never do guiding bolt again.
Shut up.
Just teleport yourself every time to hit with the dagger.
Just teleport yourself up and land. Superhero landing approach apparently works every time.
Unless you roll a 1, and then it takes forever to superhero land.
I didn't choose the initiative. The initiative chose me.
Sure. All right. We're at 12:30 here. I'd stick around and chat some more, but let's wrap this up. Socials, go to infinityzengaming.com on the left-hand pane. Discord, Twitter, what else we got? Twitch, which I should start streaming there again someday.
People watch you Twitch?
Yeah, I just Twitch the whole time. Right now I've got an eye that's twitching. That would probably work. I don't know. Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, Twits, all that stuff. So
until then, have a good night. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.